Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We're here at New Knoxville this evening to bring you tonight's basketball varsity boys game with the Versailles Tigers, who are in town to take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Fly Gem, Precision Strip, Schwederman's Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson's Health, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, and Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Well, welcome everyone to the barn. It's a wonderful night, Friday night. I'm Dennis Henson. My partner tonight is Jeff Henson. We're happy to bring you the broadcast of tonight's MAC game between the powerful Versailles Tigers, who are taking on the New Knoxville Rangers. Jeff, on paper, this looks like the Rangers have got their hands full.
Well, no doubt. The Tigers come in ranked third in the state. They're undefeated at 11-0. This will be the second team New Knoxville's had to play on league night that have been undefeated. They played Delta St. John's last weekend, undefeated at the time at Vatican, and played very good against a very good Delphus team. We're down by 5 midway through the quarter, towards the end of the third quarter there, and missed a shot here or there, and Delphus hits a shot at the buzzer to go up by 10 and wins by 16, but New Knoxville very much a part of that game. Didn't do so well the following night. A game maybe they had a better chance of, if you will, winning against Ada. Had a bad stretch in the second half. Ada took advantage of it and held on for about a 10 or 11 point win. So Versailles comes in undefeated. They're third in the state. They start 5 seniors on their squad. They all score well. They're a high offensive team. Michael Stallman leads the way for them. He's Mr. Everything for them, a very nice ball handler. He runs the show, but he also scores. He passes the ball well. They're a pretty good team. So, yeah, they make a road trip here tonight to New Knoxville, and basically they just have to make sure they don't overlook the Rangers. And, you know, the Rangers shoot a little bit better, things will get a little bit more interesting. It's going to take a superb effort for the Rangers, no doubt, but Versailles also has to come in and play hard and do what they have been doing and not overlook the Rangers based on their record and try to get their 12th straight win of the season and remain undefeated at what would be 4-0 in the Midwest Athletic Conference.
If the Rangers can just add a little more offense, I think they can compete, at least I think in several of these games in which they have lost. If they just could have gotten a little more offense, they might have been probably almost to have a couple more victories under their belt.
Yeah, you look at the Allen East game, the opener, competitive in that one, a lot of offense, took the lead late in the game, followed by 5. The Ada game, again, bring that one up. They were even with that and just had a bad stretch. They have to play a consistent 32 minutes of basketball. They're not good enough to go to sleep for 5 or 6, 7 minutes against good teams, and that's when teams take advantage of the Rangers. But you know, it's you score. If you can score the ball, everything else becomes more enjoyable. Your defense becomes better, and you put a little bit more pressure on the other team. So nothing to lose for the Rangers. And Versailles, you know, they've been playing well all year, and they've earned a ranking third in Division III. So a big school than what New Knoxville plays at in Division IV.
Okay, that gives you a highlight of tonight's game. We'll be back in a few minutes to give the opening lineups and the keys to the game, and we'll be ready for tip-off. We'll be back in just a few.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
All right, we're back here at the barn and the Grand Lake Health Systems Network, and the starting lineups. First player out for Versailles this evening is number 24, Cody Nafskar, and he's followed by number 11, a 6'3" senior, Ryan Martin, and then also a senior, number 33, Austin Toner, standing 6'6". And at the guards, number 13, Connor Van Skyok, a senior, and number 5, a senior, Michael Stommans at 5'11". The Versailles Tigers are coached by fourth-year head coach Travis Swank, and now we'll look at the Rangers onto the floor. First one out will be number 34, a senior, Caleb Lageman, 5'10" senior. And the next one out will be number 24, a junior, standing 6'4", Sammy Ansball. And in the center, a sophomore, standing 6'2", wearing number 22, Carson Beerline. And at the guard position, a sophomore, standing 5'11", number 3, Max Henshin. And his running mate at guard will be number 4, also a sophomore, number 4, 5'10", Ryan Osborne. The Rangers are coached by second-year head coach Mike Pyatt and assisted by Chris Tinnerman-Topp. Okay, those are your lineups. Let's go to the keys of the game.
Well, first for the Versailles Tiger, Coach Swank wants him to play with good energy, good effort, good grit at all times. Not for some of the times, but all the times. He wants his team to play a full 32 minutes. They want them to be efficient on the offensive end. You may not score in your first possession, but they rebound the ball well. It may take 2 or 3 chances, but offensive rebounds, stick backs, and score. And keep the opponent in front of you on defense. Don't let them get around you. Make them take difficult shots with a hand in their face. And for the New Knoxville Rangers, they want to take care of the ball. They've had a number of turnovers, and they don't want to give turnovers that will allow easy buckets for Versailles. Control the tempo, do it at your pace, and keep Stommans, number 5, the point guard for Versailles, out of the lane. He does so much when he penetrates. They want to keep him out in the perimeter, and they force the game's first turnover in the first possession.
As Versailles won the tip, they tried to dump it inside to Toner, and it was knocked away from him, and the Rangers pick it up, and now they go into offense. Man-to-man defense by the Tigers. Beerline has it at the right elbow. He drives left, looks to spin.
Beerline's been successful when they spread it out. He's good off the dribble. He can attack the basket and finish. So spreading the floor, pulls the defense out, gives him a little bit of chance to go one-on-one, and at times has been successful for the sophomore. Again, New Knoxville right now being very patient. Mentioned the tempo. They don't want to force a shot. As long as New Knoxville has the ball, the other team can't score is one way to look at it.
Yeah, when you got the ball, they're not going to score. So, yeah, they're basically moving it around.
And they did this against St. John's last Friday and stayed competitive. And they settled for a tough shot by Beerline off the mark. No good.
Beerline was very productive the other night against St. John's, as I think he had 27 on the evening.
27 of the 31. Didn't miss many shots and was even double and triple team, but they couldn't stop him, and he was able to get a lot of good looks. Toner, number 33, you mentioned, he missed the last 4 games due to an injury. He's back now for his first game in those 4 outings, or after missing 4.
A drive there by Martin, not good enough, and picked up by the Rangers. Ansball had got it on the rebound. Sammy Ansball with a 3 from the right wing, and it's good. So Ansball on the board with the 3.
For Ansball, his 4th made a 3-point shot of the season. A good start for the Rangers. As if that can continue, that'll definitely open up the inside and let Beerline go to work off the dribble, pull the defense out. Deep 3.
And a deep 3 as it is by Michael Stommans, 3rd leading scorer in the MAC. He's averaging 19.9 a game.
17.
I'm sorry, 17.
16.9, roughly 17 points a game. he does a lot for Versailles. Obviously, their leading scorer. He averages over 5.5 assists. He also pulls down 3 rebounds and shoots the three-point shot, which you saw there from distance at 38%. So he's having a nice senior season. He was a good player last year as a junior, and again, he's only 5'11", so gets it done.
Hansball with his second 3, around and out, almost down, but not through the net. As we said before, 4 of the 5 starters for Versailles are shooting over 50% from the field. So they are a fine shooting team. Some size there with Toner back now after a 4-game off. And he is a rebounding machine. He's averaging almost 8 a game. He had to take time off to let an injury heal that he picked up in the early part of the season.
So they start 5 seniors, and the first 2 subs off the bench are sophomores, Eli McEldowney and Ben Ruenkamp. So after 5 seniors start, 2 sophomores come in.
There's Lagerman with a drive on the baseline to the right side, knocked away and knocked out of bounds by Versailles as Beerline and
McEldowney
went after. Yes, that's right. McEldowney.
Both are sophomores.
Yep.
Played some AAU against one another.
And Rangers move it around. Things usually have to go through Beerline to some degree. There's a shot blocked on Beerline. And there's a layup right there by Van Skyok off of an assist.
Well, there you see quickly they get the rebound and they quickly go in transition. And boy, they stop in a bad spot right across the timeline. That's trouble. And Coach Pye will have to burn a timeout, a 30-second timeout.
Yep, trying to save it. Hey, we'll stay here and we'll just go across the list of sponsors once again who make tonight's broadcast possible. Kogi Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning, Carriage Works, Cy Schwieterman, Wilson Health, Fowler's TV, Ferguson Construction, New Knoxville Supply, Schwieterman's Pharmacy, Precision Strip, Ply Gem, Minster Bank, Hometown Opportunity, excuse me, Frost Roofing, NKTelco, Winners Meats, Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, American Trim are all happy to assist in this broadcast on the Grand Lake Healthcare Systems Network.
Well, Versailles in the last possession for New Knoxville, they blocked Beerline, and that one goes through his hands, but boy, in transition, they didn't waste any time getting down the court. Van Skyok, the recipient for the layup, and I'm not for sure which Tiger blocked it, but good defensive play by them, and more importantly, getting the ball in transition and beating the Rangers down the floor.
There's a bounce pass to the backside block, but the Rangers cover quickly, and there's Martin with a 3 from the left wing, and it goes down. It's good. And there's a pass in the zone, and as the one man zigged, the other man zagged as Hansball passed it to Osborne, who had already turned and cut away. So a turnover there again, a second turnover, I believe, for the Rangers.
Yep, 2 in the game. Martin on that last 3-pointer that he made, his fifth of the season, came in 4 of 17. So not a prolific 3-point shooter, but hitting the mark in his chance at time for his first 3 points of the game. New Knoxville on defense likes to run at the shooter, make them shoot off the dribble. This time McEldowney doesn't have to.
McEldowney for the 3 from the
and that's just his
wing.
3rd attempt all season from 3-point range. He came in 1 of 2, so a couple of guys that haven't really shot a lot of threes for Versailles have hit them, and they've got 3 3-point shots already this quarter made and a 2-pointer, so having good job shooting the basketball.
Lagerman from the right wing with a 3, and that's good.
The bank is open.
It was a light kiss off the top of the square.
Well, he's a perfect 2 for 2 now on the season for Caleb Lagerman. Nice percentage, just not a lot of volume, but came in 1 for 1, and that was a big shot. The Rangers need to score to keep pace now and force Versailles into some long threes.
There's another one by Stammen, and I believe there'll be a foul there on Ruenkamp as he bumped into Lagerman on the rebound.
It was a high rebound following the miss from a long range, and Lagerman did a good job positioning himself, forcing the Tigers to come over his back, and The foul goes against number 10, Ben Ruenkamp, his team's first foul of the game.
So we've got 2 substitutes in the game now. I believe it'll be Rollins and
Covert.
Covert, yes.
Jacob Rollins, number 5, and Patrick Covert, number 12. So New Knoxville right now having some trouble with the pressure against the Tigers. The Tigers are a very quick, aggressive team, so they can cover a lot of ground. New Knoxville has to be crisp with the passes and find the gaps and move the ball faster than Versailles can run.
Yeah,
if you're going to have a turnover, get a 10-second count. Don't get a turnover where it can cause a transition basket for the Tigers. Although that's a turnover there bad, you don't want it. At least you can come back and play 5-on-5. It's the weak passes cross court. Again, a much bigger, faster, quicker team can take advantage of that. If they get it, no one's stopping them. So you don't want turnovers, but you have to be careful how you commit them in the same manner.
There's a drive by Stammen, elevates in the paint. Rebounded by Toner, no good. Chased down in the corner, off of Versailles. Team rebound New Knoxville as Beerline and I believe McEldowney were chasing that one down.
In for New Knoxville, number 23, Owen Carroll, 6'1" senior. Rollins again came in the last dead ball. He's a 6-foot senior as well, and Covert, a 5'10" junior, in at the last break in action for the Rangers.
Rollins has it over to the right corner to Osborne, now back on top with Carroll. Beerline has it at the top of the circle. The Rangers are about 8 deep, play 8, sometimes 9. There's Beerline with a drive and a nice runner. And that goes down for point number 8.
Soft touch and, more importantly, nice bankboard use for Beerline. As anytime you're moving in the air, you want to be able to throw it off the bankboard, give you a little bit better chance of scoring the ball. And he did just that for his first points of the game. He averages just under 20, comes at 19.9.
There's a shot, longer rebound knocked away. Toner had it. Scrapped there on the floor. Covert picks it up, gets it over to Rollins, now looks to advance it up the floor.
Over and back, didn't wait for Covert to cross into the front court. Right idea, but again, New Knoxville throws the ball right in the trap zone, right on the other side of the half-court line. You're stuck. And if you straddle it, you can still throw in the back court. Don't limit your room to run. You're trapped in there, and that's twice where, well, that time was a turnover. Last time New Knoxville had to take a timeout to save a turnover. So little things like that, and until you realize it and know where you're at, it does make a difference.
There's a shot from the right side. Goes long, rebounded there by Versailles. Shot again by Versailles, blocked by Beerline. And now over to Rollins. And now over to Covert.
16 seconds ago, there's a foul not called as Covert was bodied over here, but not called. And a good job by number 11, Brian Martin, creating the steal and going hard to the basket, draws a foul against Covert. Tough break for the Rangers.
So, number 11, Martin at the line, shooting 63% on the year. He's going to get 2. First one off the iron, no good. 3-point lead right now for Versailles.
Martin, 45 of 56, 80% from the line, and that is a pretty good stroke. Makes 1 of 2. New Knoxville plenty of time to get a shot off, although they're facing a full court press. They'll have 13 seconds to get a quality shot off.
And that goes off of Beerline's hands, out of bounds. Turnover.
Six turnovers already here in the first quarter, and that's
on
tough,
pace for 24.
Tough to score when you don't have the ball, and Versailles get another look at it here, the final 5 seconds.
Stammen with a 3, partially blocked. Long rebound. Long shot there by Osborne off the bankboard, no good. So after one period here at the barn, it's 8-12 in favor of the Versailles Tigers. We'll be right back after this message.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos system takes the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Okay, we're back here at the barn on the Grand Lake Healthcare Systems Network. The Rangers tried to inbound it. Versailles knocked it out of bounds. Now they've got it back, and now Henson has it at the top. Goes over to the other.
See how quick that Versailles is. Every pass New Knoxville takes, if it's not snapped, Versailles has had their hands on a lot of balls, deflections, caused New Knoxville into some turnovers just being in the area by kind of deflecting the ball a bit, and then it goes off a Ranger player for a turnover. So Versailles is very athletic, and that has paid off. They've caused 6 New Knoxville turnovers in the first quarter, and most of them were as a direct result of their defensive pressure. New Knoxville had a pass where he just threw it away while the player zigged and zagged, but for the most part, the Versailles defense has caused New Knoxville into some miscues, and as a result, only 7 field goal attempts by the Rangers in the first quarter.
And there's a steal and a breakup layup there, and Stahman is the recipient of that basket.
Well, Stahman very active. You see how in the air he can protect the ball, and good job by Beerline not stopping in the trap zone. But
Lagerman with the drive, a fake off the too hard. Rebounded there by Beerline on the backside, but too hard. Here comes Stahman again. He shakes, bakes, kicks it out to Martin. Martin back to the top for Van Skyok. Van Skyok with a 3.
His first 3-point bucket of the game. He's a leader on a team from Versailles in that category.
There's a steal and a kick and a back into the middle. And Stahman is the recipient of that one again. And he puts it down quickly. That's going to be a full timeout, so we'll step aside as we come back. It'll be Rangers ball underneath. We'll be right back.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Okay, we're back here at the barn on the Grand Lake Healthcare Systems Network, bringing you tonight's MAC action between New Knoxville and Versailles. Right now, Versailles has kind of got things under control with a commanding 19-8 lead. As we said earlier in the pregame, their defense is basically dictating what's going on in the game.
Just right now, faster in all positions, and it's got to be good spacing for the Rangers and good ball movement, because they're overplaying a lot. That time, New Knoxville, like I said, you want to be careful. If you're going to throw it away, make sure you don't throw it away where they can score right away.
Right.
So that time, New Knoxville, pretty good job of passing. Although they were cross-court passes, they were crisp enough that Versailles could not get in the path of it. But a pretty big possession here. Knoxville finds themselves down by 11, and again, I've had trouble scoring. There have been a lot of turnovers.
There's a back door by Lagerman on a score with an assist from Rollins.
Classmate to classmate. When teams overplay, that is there if you can execute it. And Caleb Logman did a nice job. He's only 5'10", so he had to make sure he got the shot off quickly before it got blocked.
Stahman over here on the left wing. Kicks it across court to Novskar. There's Stahman with a 3, and it's good. Senior buries another one.
10 points in the game for Stahman, his second made 3-point bucket of the game. There's a diagonal now if they want it.
5-second count is on. 10-second count is on.
You know what?
Sorry.
Not the end of the world. It's not a layup. Obviously, I hate to say it's okay. It's not. But you're learning now, and maybe the next time we'll get better spacing and snap the pass and find a diagonal. But give credit to Versailles. They've shifted pretty well. They move with the ball.
Yeah, and as you said, team quickness.
Yeah, it makes a difference. And
good size, speed, great scoring.
There's a reason they're 11-0 and ranked third in Division III basketball.
Right. There's a drive along the baseline there by Stammen, and he's fouled by Lagerman. So it'll be Tiger ball out on the baseline
just
here.
Just the third foul called in this game. 2 against New Knoxville, 1 against Versailles. We've played a quarter and a half almost, so pretty fast-moving game.
Eli McEldowney inbounds it, and they gets it there to Ruencamp. Ben scores, so 2 points.
Breakdown on defense by the Rangers.
And there's a foul on the
traveling violation on Stammen, a rare mistake for him. Just the 4th turnover against Versailles. New Knoxville already with 9, and again, just it looks easy sitting up in the stands where the openings are and how to do it, but when you're on the court and guys are in your face and running at high speeds, it's much more difficult to see.
Beerline with a drive along the baseline, off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded there by the Tigers. Here comes Van Skyhock. He kicks it over the right side, now back to the left side. Skip pass all the way to Stammen, deep along the baseline, back to Stammen on the right side.
So the strength of Versailles, they're able to throw the cross-court 50-foot pass, and New Knoxville is able to run it down. Stammen's been about 4 of them from way beyond the three-point line, plenty capable of hitting it, but he has definitely had some distance shots.
And there's a drive by Beerline on the right side, and he's fouled as he goes down the lane.
Just a second foul against Versailles, but both of them belong to Ben Ruencamp.
So 2 of them on Ruencamp will send number 22 to the line to shoot 2.
Beerline 41 of 56.
73% on the season.
Not bad. That's really 73% is a great percentage. He's had a number of opportunities. One, he goes to the basket. He's picked up a number of fouls in doing so.
I'm not sure if
41 of 56 on the season in basically 9 games. So unfortunately misses both there. An empty trip for the Rangers. New Knoxville's played zone defense from the tip, I believe.
Novskar has it on top. Zone defense there by the Rangers. Henson with him. Stammen on the right side. Now back to the top.
Versailles is a good shooting team. We mentioned that earlier. From the field overall, they're just under 50% in shooting field goals.
And
There's a nice runner and basket by Stammen. And not only is it a good overall field goal percentage, they're almost 40% from three-point range. So it's a tough squad to stop. They shoot the ball well, and again, they make bringing the ball up the court very frustrating. This is not YMCA basketball where you're not allowed to press. This is, not, in this case, 84 feet of in-your-face pressure basketball when they have the job of playing defense.
Lagerman has it on the right wing, directing traffic a little bit. Here comes some cutters.
New Knoxville just 2 points in this quarter, so it's been again, about every game they've been where just inconsistent at some point during the game. Get a good look there, and Covert can't come up with the basket.
And there's a scrum on the floor. It'll be a tie-up. Possession arrow will go to Versailles. So Versailles gets the ball underneath the Rangers basket.
I mentioned New Knoxville 2 points in this quarter. Versailles had 12 at the end of the first quarter, so 14 so far with just over 2.5 minutes to go until half.
There's a pass stolen away off the hands of Trump, who had it deflected away.
Rollins, I think, maybe deflected. Definitely came away with the steal. Nice
Lagerman on a reverse, but didn't get anything.
They've had some nice looks, the Rangers have, but unfortunately, they haven't been able to convert some of the high percentage shots.
Nice change of pace by Stammen finds number 12, Trump, then underneath on the block.
We mentioned the job that Stammen does shooting and scoring. He passes the ball well. In case you missed it, I mentioned earlier, 5.5, just under 5.5 assists a game. If you don't know what that means, it means when he penetrates, he can kick out, or in that case, hit a player going to the basket, and basically they score upon the catch. So he's a smart ball player. Someone's got to get in you got to right now find an opening if you're the Rangers, so the pass can be entered. Good bounce pass, and they can attack.
There's a pass by Rollins over to Beerline, who missed it, but there's Lagerman to pick it up on the backside and put it back in.
Definitely Toner being there influenced the shot against Beerline. Good heads-up play by Lagerman. On the backside, though, getting the offensive rebound and stick back for the Rangers' 4th point of the second quarter. Nice hands.
Bounces off the side of the basket, comes right back to Beerline.
Good hands by Beerline. He deflected it and gets the steal as well. An odd way to get it, but nonetheless a turnover for Versailles, and the Rangers come away with the ball and a chance to cut into the 16-point deficit.
And there's an entry pass knocked away by Martin, but he's on the back of Beerline, so it'll be a foul on Martin. Ball goes to the Rangers underneath their basket. 1:08 left here in period number 2. 28-12, favor of the Tigers. A box set. Beerline has it, gives it to Rollins, over to Henschen. Henschen back to Beerline. Beerline on the left elbow.
Well, he's got to be ready to shoot. Versailles is very good. If they give you a crease, you've got to take advantage of it. So Knoxville needs to be ready, hope for a breakdown defensively against the Tigers, and go to work.
And there's a nice play, but it doesn't, as the Rangers miss it.
Definitely was kind of rushed a little bit. They know that there's shot blockers behind on Versailles, and Lagerman, tries to get rid of it quick so they can't get it blocked, and I think that influenced the shot a little bit. Rangers caused another turnover, so they've forced 4 turnovers against the Tigers here in the quarter. Down to the final 12 seconds here. They got to get to work quickly before the half. Got to be ready to shoot.
There's an entry pass that's knocked away. Beerline has it.
Won't get a shot off.
Won't get it. So at the end of the first half here at the barn, it's 28-12 in favor of the Tigers. We'll be right back with the stats and first half analysis in just a little bit. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to the barn here on Grand Lake Health Care Systems Network as we get ready for period number 3. Here's Jeff with the first half stats.
Well, the Tigers being the leaders right now, 28-12, have done so on pretty good field goal shooting, 11 of 21. That's over 50% compared to just 5 of 16 for New Knoxville. Of Versailles, 21 shots, about exactly 50% from three-point range. 5 of 10, so they've hit the triples. Neither team has shot many free throws. Rebounding margin belongs to the Tigers, 13-8. In the turnover battle, New Knoxville leads with 9, if you will, but Versailles also a high number there as well, 7. A few of them came at the end of the second quarter. But boy, Versailles turned it on in the second period. They're 7 of 8 from the field. Just one missed shot in the last 8-minute quarter. That helped them to a 16-4 advantage scoring-wise, and right now have a 16-point lead against New Knoxville as we start the second half. Leading scorers for Versailles, Stammen with 12. For New Knoxville, Caleb Lageman leads the Rangers with 7. Pretty good defensive play there by
Steal by Stammen. He just took it down from midcourt, and he took it down the court.
The scoop and the score, and again active, as he was even, I think, a bounce pass that he was getting ready to steal, and they're going to come away with another one here against New Knoxville.
And there's a drive by Martin as
he kind of runs into the New Knoxville defender a little off balance, but he'll draw the foul somehow on that, and New Knoxville back-to-back turnovers here. A little out of control, but he gets the benefit. His 1 for 2 on the night.
And there's number 2 on the night from the line. And that'll bring Owen Carroll back into the game for the Rangers. Ryan Martin at the line. And that one trickles around. Beerline grabs it. And it comes up the sideline. Carroll has it on the right wing, looking to do something. Crosses over several times, now gets to the point. Beerline on the right elbow extended. 3 there taken by Carroll. Off the plate, no good. Rebounded by Stammen of the Tigers. Martin from the left wing, off the iron. And the 2 Rangers knock it off of each other, out of bounds. Ball goes to the Tigers.
Coach Swank, his team, again, shot the ball very well in the first half, and that that's not a surprise. They've been a good field goal shooting team all season.
There's a long rebound that is kind of tapped out by Stammen to his teammates. Now they give it back to him.
This will be the 3rd attempt in this possession. Again, talked about offensive efficiency. They haven't scored yet, but in this possession, well, there'll be a dry one as the New Knoxville creates a turnover. But that's one of them. If they score, they scored in the possession. Took him 3 shots, but that's what he talks about with offensive efficiency. Now that time it didn't work out. New Knoxville gives it back. Right idea going back door, but not much room for the pass. It goes off the hands. Another turnover.
And there is a foul on Lagerman, I believe, as Van Skyok was going up to shoot a soft one and got fouled. So Van Skyok to the line, I believe, to shoot 2. Connor shooting 75% from the line.
Second foul against Caleb Lagerman.
So he converts on the first one. Rollins replaces Ansball. Next one is also good. So Van Skyok got 2.
7 points in the game for the 6-foot senior.
Rollins across the line, penetrates, stops, picks it up, kicks it out to the point. Back out to Rollins. Now Osborne at the top. Over to Beerline on the left foul line extended. Beerline begins to drive, but kicks it back out to Carroll. Beerline with a spin. Carroll with a 3 from the right wing, off the back of the plate, no good. Kicked over there to Martin. Martin skipped past to Stammen. And Stammen's gonna be fouled by Beerline.
Picks up his first foul, and again, you can see the speed and quickness there with Stammen. Nothing is half-hearted. Everything's a burst of speed, and Lagerman will pick up his 3rd foul. Again, a bit of a breakdown there. Good play by the Tigers. They find a gap, and New Knoxville slow to recover, if you will, and Lagerman commits a foul before Toner can go up with the shot.
So Toner at the line to shoot 2.
Missed 4 games this season due to injury. This is his first game back after missing 4.
But he is their leading rebounder even with the diminished number of games.
He averages 7.5 rebounds along with 5 points. Came into this game 6 of 10 from the foul line, 1 of 2 on this trip.
Osborne brings it across the line. Beerline has it. Over to Lagerman, back to Osborne. Carroll kicks it into Beerline. Beerline's shot is blocked there by Martin. Here comes Stahman. Over to Martin. Back inside to Toner. Almost tied up, kicked away, and that goes off of Carroll's foot.
Martin with the block down here now with 5 blocks on the season. Leading shot blocker on the team is Van Skyok, number 13, with 7 blocks coming into the game. I'm sorry, Toner leads the team with 13 blocks and even missed some games, but has come up big when he's been in the lineup blocking shots.
That ball rips, boy. That ball goes from one side to the other, whether it's skip pass or whether it's with a multiple pass. That ball's right on the dime and it goes quick.
Second foul on Beerline, both here in the third quarter.
A runner there along the baseline by Van Skyok, and that's good.
Good job tiptoeing along the baseline there, and then had the sense to regain his balance and go vertical, and has 4 points in the quarter, 9 on the game. Good defensive steal by Stahman.
And Stahman gets the steal and the layup and the foul, so it'll be a chance to go for 3.
Good players do good things. Not only did he create the steal, but whether or not he, quote, drew the foul, he was fouled and strong enough to finish off the glass. So not only the steal, but the score, pick up a foul against the Rangers, and then now a chance to go to the line for another point. Good play by number 5, Michael Stahman.
80% on the year. A single attempt is good. So 3 points for Stahman the old-fashioned way. 2 and harm.
11-0 run here to start the third quarter for the Tigers.
Stahman, I believe, picks up foul number 2 on the evening.
Rangers just 3 shots so far here in the quarter, and we've played just over 4 minutes. Again, a high number of turnovers here in the third quarter have limited their ability to get some looks. 4 turnovers.
There's a nice backdoor by Osborne from Carroll. Osborne with the basket, Carroll with a nice pass. 14-39 favor of the Tigers. McEldowney skip pass. Back to the top there for Van Skyok, and Van Skyok with another 3.
His second made 3-pointer of the game for Van Skyok. He came in 23 of 50, so 46% on the season for Van Skyok. So again, he's one of their leaders in that category. He's made the most on the team coming in, so not a surprise that Connor Van Skyok has been hitting the 3-pointer tonight.
And there's a move by Beerline, and he's going to get fouled on. I don't think he's going to get to shoot, though. Yes, he is.
He's just getting ready to go up, picks up the 3rd foul. So Ben Ruenkamp, the only player with, him and Lagerman for New Knoxville, each with 3 fouls.
There's a first attempt there by Carson, is good.
Missed his first 2 free throw attempts in the second quarter. As we said earlier, very good from the line this season at 73%.
42-15. Beerline going for his second one. And that's good. So Beerline connects on 2.
4 points on the night for the sophomore. He came in averaging 19.9. So a lot of teams now are aware of him. They will apply a lot of pressure against him, and he draws a lot of attention.
Nafsgar has it. And it's kicked around underneath, and there's going to be a foul. I don't know on who. It's either 12 or 33. 33, so it'll be on Austin Toner. I think it's number 1 for Austin.
His first foul, team's third. We've had very few fouls really called in the game so far, so from that standpoint, pretty good job by the players playing clean.
Rollins has it. Comes from the left side across the top. Carroll. Rollins looks inside, goes baseline, goes for a reverse, has it blocked away.
Evidently it was clean up top and not on the bottom, but tough break as I believe it was Toner with the swat from up in the air. Some contact underneath was missed, and it'll stay New Knoxville basketball.
Ball's inbounded to Beerline. Covert has it. Back door to Osborne. Osborne with a second basket. Nice pass though from Covert.
Pretty good quickness by Ryan Osborne, 5'10" sophomore, and both times backdoor cut was there, and more importantly it was a bounce pass right on the money. He was able to finish it before the Tigers had a chance to recover. There's an offensive charge.
So a charge there on number 24, Cody Knafsgar.
Knafsgar with his first first foul. Good job by Beerline. I believe took the charge, squaring up and getting in front of him, and I think it was when he dropped his shoulder was kind of the dead giveaway that resulted in the charge call.
Covert on the baseline, got it up, a little leaner, trickles it over the top of the iron, good. So basket by Covert.
Knoxville's offense has been a little bit more efficient here the past few possessions, and 8 points so far for them in the third quarter.
A jumper from the foul line there by Ben Ruenkamp doesn't hit any, doesn't go down. So off the Versailles rebounder and out of bounds to the Rangers. 20-42. Versailles comfortably ahead. There's a quick pass on the reverse as Carroll delivers to Covert, and Covert gets the basket and the harm. So he's going to the line to get the old-fashioned three.
Again, it's a good cut. Take another look at it here, and a good strong pass, good ball movement, bang, bang, and right on time as the Rangers score.
And that's too long, so Covert has to just settle for two. Here comes Cody Knafsgar with the ball. Over to Ruenkamp, back to Ruenkamp. Ruenkamp from three-point land, too hard. Beerline with the rebound on the backside. And that one's knocked away. Knafsgar, here he comes. Right side. Kicks it over to Ruenkamp. Ruenkamp drives. Runner off the glass and the rim. Rebounded there by Osborne. Over to Rollins. Carroll has it. Kicks it into Beerline. Beerline looks outside, has it swiped away. Scrum on the floor. Handled there by the Tigers, and they got it. Turn around, turn away, and Rollins with the steal in the basket. And there's a shot at the buzzer, no good. So after three, it's 42 for Versailles, 24 for the New Knoxville Rangers. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Back here on the Grand Lake Healthcare Network, coming to you tonight from New Knoxville, Ohio, where the number 3 ranked Versailles Tigers are in town, and right now they held a very commanding lead going into period number 4. There's a lob underneath and blocked as the shot went up there by Van Skyok, but he got it back.
Beerline timed it well, got the block, but the Tigers maintained possession, and Toner's going to finish it.
Nice drive there by Stammen on a dish.
Yep, penetrated, and Toner with the basket, assist to Stammen.
There's another backdoor, nice pass by Carroll to Covert.
Those two have teamed up pretty nicely here in the second half.
26-44. A shot there from the left wing by Van Skyok, no good. Rebounded by the Rangers. Osborne has it. Over to Covert, now on the left wing to Lagerman. Man-to-man. And Lagerman's pass went to no one. I don't know if he missed the first man or if he wanted it to go to the second man. Don't know. But anyhow, turnover for the Rangers. 6.5 minutes to go here, basically. There's a deflection as Carroll got his paw out in the air there and knocked it away. Rollins in the game, replacing Lagerman. There's a turnaround right there by Ryan Martin. Nice one. Just sneaks inside the zone, grabs it, and turns around and
7 points for Ryan Martin. Just below his average. He came in at 8 a game. Currently has 7. Stammen leads the team, as we mentioned before, just under 17 points a game. Also in double figure scoring average-wise. Connor Van Skyok at just under 12. And then you have Dakota Knopsker at just under 9, and Martin at just under 8. So they spread the ball around. They average about 60 points a game. So they'll be a little bit maybe under that unless they get really on fire here. They probably end up around there, but about 58, 59 points a game for the Versailles Tigers. Give up defensively 42.
And there was a turnaround by Beerline, and he's fouled on the arm, so he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Beerline 2 for 4 on the night. Missed 2 in the second quarter, made 2 in the third quarter. Currently 4 points on the night. They get 5 now. And a foul went against number 11, Ryan Martin, his second.
Long rebound there. Taken by the Tigers over to Stammen as he comes up the left side, back to Van Skyok, and 1 off the 3 off the iron, and we got a foul underneath. Looks like Patrick Covert's going to go to the line because there'll be a foul number 7 on the Tigers.
Number 11, Ryan Martin, picks up his 3rd foul, and free throws for Covert, who I think missed his only opportunity last quarter when he was fouled in the act of scoring, could not complete the 3-point play.
And that one rattles in and out as it was halfway down.
Coach Travis Swank in his 4th season, as we mentioned earlier, 71-18 in those 4 seasons, including this season. Spent some time as a JV coach, but took over now in his 4th season, and a 71-18 mark so far in his young coaching career at Versailles.
Very successful.
On the other hand, Coach Pyatt is just his 2nd season, but he's been around the game of basketball quite a while. Basically 29 seasons, either assistant or head coach. Some of his highlights included a part of the coaching staff of the Ohio Wesleyan National Championship Division III team back in 1988. Also coached at Lehman and got them to the district finals after some bad years there and able to turn that program around in his second season here at New Knoxville.
Three out on the offense there, and there's Stahman from up above with a three. No good. Rebounded by Beerline. Here come the Rangers. Osborne over to Covert. Rollins has it. And there's one knocked out of bounds.
Owen Carroll's had some nice jobs getting an entry pass in there. This time, though, the overhead pass was deflected right away. He motioned to coach, fake high, throw low, because Versailles timed that one pretty well. And expect next time he will throw it where their hands are not, and that's down at the ground. So he checks out as Henchen comes back in. But Carroll's had some nice entry passes in the Ranger offense that led to direct scores here in the second half.
Covert has it on top, looks inside, stays outside though, as Rollins on the left wing. Over to Covert, into Beerline. Beerline turns, and he's fouled. I believe it's going to be on Martin, I think.
Toner. We'll see what's here. It's either 11 or 33. 11.
It's 11, number 4.
That'll be his fourth, so he's picked up about 3 fouls here late in the game. And they assess a warning on Coach Swank for being out of the box. I think it was a warning, not a technical, so.
It's good, good.
Yeah, no harm, no foul.
Beerline's first attempt is good. And the second one is good. So Beerline for 2 from the stripe. Tigers ball with 4 minutes, 7 seconds, and a 46-29 lead. And there's a moving pick there by Van Skyok.
So that would not be free throws. That'll be a team control foul. So no free throws, but Van Skyok picks up his first foul on the illegal screen. Knoxville will go back to work here and have been a little bit more efficient on offense here in the second half, especially starting late in the third quarter. Began to get some nice entry passes, and they're going to get another attempt here. I think a foul away from the ball goes against 24. Cody Knopfziger, he fouls Beerline.
So timeout on the floor here, full with the Tigers. So we will take a quick break and come right back.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Carson Beerline at the line here, shooting 2, and he makes the first one. Cuts the lead to 16.
He'll be attempting now his 10th free throw of the game.
And that one is likewise very pure.
7 of 10 for the night for the sophomore, now with 9 points. That field goal came back in the first quarter, and since that time, all the scoring for Carson Beerline has come from the foul line, and quickly a 15-point deficit here.
Salmon with a long one, rebounded by Toner, and deflected there and taken up by Ruenkamp, who gets fouled, I believe, from behind. Not sure who. Is that number 11?
Doubt it. New Knoxville doesn't have
11.
Covert picks up the second foul, and for shooting 2 shots was Ben Ruenkamp.
Ruenkamp's first one dances around and doesn't go down off the right side.
If you want to make it a little bit interesting, if he misses this and Knoxville comes down and hits a shot,
yeah, you could see
things get a little bit of a change in
tempo.
Yeah, something that Versailles may apply because not much time left, but Knoxville hanging around down 16. The lead was at one time, I think, in high mid-20s, so
Carroll has it over to Osborne, left side now to Covert, looking inside. There's a one-on-one by Bierlein, off the glass, up and good. Bierlein got a step advantage on his defender and just basically had a nice one off the glass.
A 14-point lead, so Versailles has settled for some long-distance threes here in the fourth quarter and have not found the bottom of the net. What's kept them alive has been their offensive rebounding that maybe has given them other chances. Again, offensive efficiency. But right now, the Rangers playing defense, and Versailles, I was going to say, was killing some clock, but that attempt misses.
Here comes Osborne with the ball, right side.
And Versailles does have the ability, like you said, if New Knoxville scores, they could put the press back on, and that gave New Knoxville fits in the first part of the game.
There's Covert with a runner on the left side, rebounded by Bierlein, and he is fouled.
Right place, right time for Bierlein.
Bierlein's going to the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. Nope, he'll shoot 2 because we're in double bonus.
Knopfsinger picks up his third foul, and Bierlein shooting shots 11 of 12 here as he's made 5 in a row.
And that one dances around and jumps out. So rebounded there by Toner. Here comes Stammen. Crosses over, changes pace, changes direction. Tries to penetrate every crack, every seam he can. Nafskar has it on the right side, backs it out. Like you said, not really in a hurry, but
they might be able to pull it out and basically run the final minutes off here if New Knoxville elects to stay in the 2-3 zone.
Yeah, will force there's a penetration by Stammen as he tried to dump it down and got picked off. Carroll has it over to Covert, and Covert is fouled on an attempt.
I think it was just knocked out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
So it'll stay with New Knoxville, minute 41. They trail by 13. Again, they played pretty competitively last week at Delphos St. John's before kind of giving up some points late in the game, losing by 16.
There's Bierlein with a turnaround off the left block, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Stammen has it, Knopfsinger.
Good top down.
Yeah, there it is. Bierlein left his feet and got flipped a little bit, but landed on his stomach. I think he saw it coming, so he was able to get his hands and feet out. So foul on Bierlein.
Here, he's just, again, you go up, lost his balance. Rollins picks up the foul, and Bierlein's okay as Stammen will shoot 2 shots. He made his only attempt back in the third period, which completed a 3-point play.
That one is good, nothing but net. So Stammen has the first one down. Here
18 points on the night for Stammen.
Second one, up and good. Carroll takes it out of bounds.
19 for Stammen.
Covert back to the top. Rollins cutting through his Covert, nothing. Reversing it completely to the other side, flip-flopping the defense. Covert has it, left wing to Rollins. Rollins looking into Bierlein. Bierlein turns into the center, and he gets it, and he buries it. And that foul is going to be on Martin, and that will be, I believe, number 5.
It is. So Ryan Martin fouls out of the game with 6 points. And Bierlein a chance to complete the 3-point play.
And that dances around and comes back out. That was halfway down again. So just a 2 there for Beerline. 49-36, 13-point lead there by the Tigers. Stauman has it, being pursued slightly by Carroll. Punched away, picked back up though by Stauman. Pick there on the top. Tried to kick it inside, but it is kicked by New Knoxville, so it'll be out of bounds to the Tigers underneath their own basket. 36-49 with 21 seconds left to go. Stauman has it, takes it back up on top, and that might just about be it. I don't know. Rangers have moved into a man. There's a back door, and up and in by Ruenkamp, I believe. Number 10, yes, Ben Ruenkamp was the back door recipient. 5 seconds, Osborne has it. And they're going to hold it. Covert with 1 off the front edge of the rim. No good. So the final here is 36 for New Knoxville, but 51 for the Versailles Tigers. We'll be back in just a few minutes for a recap and the final totals. We'll be right back.
At CAPT, we use Hometown Opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Plygen Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
All right, we're back here at the barn on the for the Grand Lake Healthcare Systems presentation to tonight's broadcast on NKTelco Sports. Hope you enjoyed it. Here's Jeff with the final stats for tonight's game.
Well, the Tigers came in and cooled off a little bit in the second half, but overall they shot pretty well, just under 50%. 18 of 40 overall. New Knoxville under 50% at 13 of 30. Versailles 6 of 19 from beyond the arc. New Knoxville only attempted 6, made 2. Free throw margin about even. New Knoxville 50%, and the Tigers a little bit better at 9 of 13. The rebounding margin favors the Tigers at 28 to 18, and New Knoxville 4 more turnovers in the game at 16 compared to 12 for Versailles. Leading scorers for the Tigers include Michael Stammen with 19, 12 from Connor Van Skyok, 7 from Ryan Martin, 3 apiece from Austin Toner and Eli McEldowney, 5 from Ben Ruenkamp, and 2 from Hunter Trump. Their total of 51 for New Knoxville. Carson Beerline leads the Rangers with 14, 7 from Caleb Loggeman, 6 from Patrick Covert, 4 from Ryan Osborne, 3 from Sammy Anspaugh, 2 from Jacob Rollins. Their total of 36.
Okay, now player of the game selected by or sponsored by NKTelco Sports, and that player of the game will be.
Well, for New Knoxville, his player of the game, our player of the game for the Rangers tonight, Carson Beerline with 14 points, led the Rangers, got many of them from the foul line, and made 3 field goals for 6, got 8 from the charity stripe, and kind of brought the Rangers back a little bit in that fourth quarter, and made it a little bit more of a ball game as the Rangers crept through within 13. They end up losing by 15, but congratulations, Carson Beerline, our player of the game.
Okay, that just about sums up tonight's broadcast. We once again like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast on Grand Lake Healthcare Systems presentation. And those sponsors are American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Schwederman's Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Followers TV, Cy Schwederman, Wilson Health, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, and Ferguson Construction. Keys to the game were brought to you by Keyhole Pizzas. Replays by Winners Meats. Player of the game is by NKTelco, and our scoreboard sponsor was First National Bank, Think First. A reminder that tonight's broadcast can be seen on Channel 3 or Channel 503, and the broadcast will be aired again tonight, January the 10th at 11 p.m. this evening, and again on Sunday the 12th at 12 noon, so you can watch it then. You can also watch all these games on demand at nktelcosports.com and NKTelco Sports. Go to the Facebook page and you can YouTube them on that channel. Okay, so that just about concludes everything we got from here. I'd like to thank our producer director tonight, Ian Boheimer. Our assistant producer director is Patrick Toller. Our camera people are Mark Fissel, Kurt Kuffner, and Blake Schwederman. Your announcers were Jeff Henshin. I'm Dennis Henshin. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And for final time tonight, Versailles 51, New Knoxville 36.